Well, hello there. Hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to the Old-Gits bucket list. I suppose first of all, I'd love to know how you actually came to be on this page. Did you actually Google Old-Gits or something on the bucket list? I'd be quite interested. Not that it really matters. So what's all this about then? Well, 2 years ago I became 70. And like most 70-year-olds, you think about, I suppose I better have a bucket list, I suppose. But what can I do? Shall I climb Everest or swim the Channel or run a marathon? Why not run a marathon? And I suddenly thought, hang on a minute, I've got to get out of the chair to do those. What's going on? I'm 70, for goodness sake, behave yourself. So I started thinking of, well, what else is it I could do as part of my sit-down bucket list? First thing I thought of was 3D printing. Always wondered what it was all about, and I've been doing that for 2 years. Really enjoyed it. You have to learn 3D design, things like that, and then how to use an actual printer itself and setting it all up. Really enjoyed that. Raspberry Pi, I thought, yeah, I'll have a look at that. I used to do a bit of programming on Sinclair Spectrum in the 80s. Do you remember that? I used to enjoy that, so I thought, well, I'll have a crack at that. I thought that. The other thing was maths. I left school in 1970, which is flipping out 56 years ago. Can you believe it? We did CSE in those days. None of us went to university, far too thick, or we didn't have the money, or a bit of both, I suppose. So I missed out on learning like integration. I would love to have learned that, so that sort of thing. So I thought, yeah, I'll have a go at that. And the other thing was a YouTube channel, and hence here we are today. I've soon found out it's not just starting a thing, you've got to make a video, for goodness sake. And when you try making a video, you know, flipping hard. You have to learn all new software, how to record things and doing scripts. It's a lot harder than I thought, so I'm quite enjoying it. Of course, the next question was, what do I put on it if I've got this YouTube channel? Well, the 3D printing and the Raspberry Pi went very well. I've had a brilliant teacher with Paul McWhirter on YouTube. Hundreds of lessons, all free, and you know, no way could I have done it without him. He talks slowly. I can understand what he's saying. He's very precise, very detailed. He loves his maths. It's brilliant. So with that, I've built, designed, not only printed off the cogs and everything else, and I made a clock. So I can probably go through that one of these days. So that went rather well. Sudokus, always love Sudokus, and I subscribe to a newspaper that has some very hard Sudokus on. They're called Fiendish, Super Fiendish, and probably my favourite is the Sudoku Killer. They do a deadly version, which they're meant to do in about 50 minutes or something. And they also do it on a Sunday. They do a hard, ordinary Sudoku. A prize one. I've been doing it for 2 years. I always send off more, submit my entries. Never won a thing, of course, but the fun is actually doing it. Puzzles, love puzzles. Well, I really enjoyed that. On the maths side, I did start having a go at doing A-level maths, but I think I've probably forgotten more than I've learned, so that's on a bit of a back burner while I do the other stuff and get this set up, so I may come back to it. Oh, I did come across special triangles. I love those when I was at school. And also a bit of magic. When I was a young boy, I used to have a dressing gown, and I used to have a hamster that I put up one sleeve and it would walk round and come out the other sleeve, and I always fancied doing a bit of magic. So that's the sort of things I think I'm going to do. All of those I can do sitting down. So if you're interested, I think, pull up a chair. Get a glass of wine, of course, can't do without a glass of wine. Put in your earpods, and welcome to the Old-Gits bucket list. And I'll be seeing you on many videos over the next few months, hopefully. Thank you.